All right, everybody, here's our first look at KSC on Sleeping Giant, the same map we were just on. KSC has a Shimakaze Torp build, not unique upgrade though. Marceau, a Ragnar, Petropavlovsk with regular, not unique. Same thing with another Petropavlovsk and a third Petropavlovsk. Oh my god, and a fourth Petropavlovsk. Wow. A Lorium and a Kremlin. What do we have to the south, Puddin?
To the south, we have a unique mod Colombo, a Stalingrad missing a couple flags, a unique mod YY, radar heading to Bacon. Let's see, that's just a normal Golden Lou, a St. Vincent, a unique mod Mosk mod. That Mosk mod looks like he's heading to Apples, while everyone else is heading to Donuts, which is the Castile and Holland. Colombo may be playing a little bit more center, while the Z42 is the last ship I get to talk about, is heading to Apples.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately for him, he spawned on the other side. So he will never get to this cap in time, especially trying to outrace a Marceau, who could have spawned literally at A10 and still beat him there.
That's right. That's right. I find it interesting that TSIOF is choosing to bring a standard Howden Lu instead of a unique upgrade, because in my opinion, the unique upgrade is just so good on the Howden Lu. Why would you leave it behind?
Well, I mean, at least the Holland is unique, and that gives it a little bit more HP, because I know for a fact that that unique upgrade gives you extra heals or extra consumables, and you get to recover more HP. So stack that on with the more HP recovery flag, and well, you can kind of punt the new ship back.
Yep. And this poor Z42. I mean, if the cap is getting capped, don't even go in. As soon as you go in, you're gonna get.
Dead.
I mean, he's already detected Aegis Wings' Ragnar, right? So that's gonna hurt. And then you've got the Petra with his radar, and by the time that happens, the Marceau is gonna get south here, and there's no way this 42 can go dark. Period.
Oh, and
He's dead.
Yeah. Smoke's not gonna save you, buddy. And there's the Petro radar. They're good communication with the
Quickest
Ragnar
kill.
and the Petro to go, hey, my radar is going to be down, and it takes 6 seconds to respot something, so just pop it now.
It's the quickest kill I think we've seen all day. Under 3 minutes. I mean, that's like ranked battle timing.
You want to know what the sad thing is? The other Petro also had the Z in radar.
I see that. Yep. Blitz did. That's why you put one Petro on either side of that island there.
Well, here's the funny thing. Mospot's going to get farmed out by Marceau that he can't see.
You can. That's a possibility.
Oh, he's moving closer. Because Mospot's doing the only thing he can, just reverse.
Big Dog Stalingrad's showing broadside to the Petro.
He'll be fine.
Here's double Howden Lu bombs. Now, if you're going to do that on a Petro, wait until he DCPs first and then drop the bombs. Because look, now he just DCPs. And he doesn't really care about the fires.
You know what also helps with that is a unique mod.
Yeah, because then you have 3. Big Dog continuing to just get slapped around. Loria, sap shells coming in. And then showing side to the Petro. Big Dog's put himself in a position where he really can't afford to do much. We might be able to make our originally scheduled match. Let's see. More decent chunking on Big Dog. Stalingrad forced to back up into Vision for Blitz. I'm sure right now Blitz is wishing he had unique upgrade instead of reload. With all that going on, Zen West's Yu Yang goes into the B cap, gets on radar.
Yeah, but I don't see shots coming in on the YY yet.
No. Here they come. Ragnar's just going to lazily rotate over. I mean, you know you've won the other side, so just split up your destroyers and just go murderize the rest of them.
I mean,
Jason St. Vincent's about to die. Petro's going to take a torpedo from the Shima. Make that 2. Or those are, I'm sorry, those are Holland torpedoes.
TSIOF has got to realize that the Marceau is now south, like, very deep into them.
Mm-hmm.
And this Colombo, Moscow, they need to start pushing.
I'm frankly surprised. Oh, okay. Mosfa already radared earlier, so they don't have any vision yet. How close
They
is
will
this guy?
shortly, though.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Caught spread from Hataka Hiyoshi's Marceau.
Oh, the Moscow will not eat a single torpedo. He's got defensive fire. He's completely protected.
Oof. Oof. Once again, I'm putting a lot of trust in that defensive anti-air for, what, Haodanlu? Doesn't make much sense to me, but okay. There's the radar catching Hataka Hiyoshi's Marceau out.
Oh,
Now
that
comes the
Colombo
question.
was kind of nice to give the Marceau a little smoke.
Right. And also very nice to get chunked on those torpedoes. There's the 2. Sorry, make that 3 torpedoes. And
but hold
1
on the Moscow.
Oh wait, there's more.
Should have popped the defensive fire.
I just don't see using defensive anti-air on a Moskva, guys. It's far better to use the Hydro. And that's going to be a sticky flood on the Colombo. And Moskva barely dodges the rear torpedo. Yep. So Colombo is flooding, which means he is slower. And I mean...
Oh, Stalingrad finally died.
Gives me a chance to fix my UI elements a little bit.
I wonder if they're going to focus on the Golden Lure next.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, Colombo's going to actually be the next victim here. He's burning.
Oh yeah,
nice focus fire by KSC there to...
Yeah, he's burning in Stalingrad. He's burning and flooding too, so I mean, you know. Maybe that was the Kremlin.
Well, I was say the Colombo fixed the fire problem, but failed to fix the flooding problem.
Now the question, which one? Moskva or Haodanlu?
Oh, Moskva's going for the ram.
I don't know why you would. It doesn't matter. He's not going to make it anyway. Game over on time.
By the bell. I mean, why not? There's nothing else going on. Why not just go for the ram, get it over with?
True. Well,
blowout. KSC has a blowout match.
You got it. Shocked and appalled. We have 2 minutes, Puddin'. Do you want to try to make the other match, or do you want to just wait?
Well, might as well.
Okay. I don't even remember what one that was. GLHF and KSM. No, they're the ones that forfeited, aren't they?
No.
Remember now. All right. Can you find GLHF?
Yeah, I'm already in there.
Okay. Are they readying up?
Oh. Yeah, good luck. Have fun. It's ready. KMS. Yeah, both teams are waiting on a player.
Yeah, we're doing this down and dirty and fast, okay? I hope you guys enjoy it. We're getting you more games this way at the expense of, I don't know, whatever. KSM and GLHF. Colombo and Kleber. Both of them banned the exact same ships. That's kind of funny. All right.
Let me get this prediction done.
We saw KSC, now we're going to see KSM.
Want to hear the funny thing is, the other guys are in the same predicament as us.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was 5 minutes max that they could. Whatever. Gives us a slight break. "3:30 p.m. right now." Okay. Chat.
This could be one of the differences between NA and EU, the time wait, because having a set standard of rules across the servers, they're impossible.
I'm looking through the rules for weight right now. Nothing. If teams are not fully readied up in the training room lobby in time, both of them forfeit the game. The first map of each match, the timer is 5 minutes, starting from the scheduled start time. For consecutive maps, in a best-of series, the timer is 5 minutes at the end of the previous game. So it's actually 5 minutes.
Oh, did I miss anything?
No, I'm just trying to see what other teams are forfeiting. TBH looks like they've been forfeiting a lot, right? TBH. Forfeit, 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 forfeit. TBH is forfeited completely. Okay, so let me go to my schedule. And, like, there's Bonks versus TBH that, well, that would have been last time. Where's TBH? No. HSR? What's up with HSR? HSR. Oh, that's Honkai Star Rail. Okay. They are not forfeiting. Let's just go through each group. That'd be easier. Find forfeiters that way. Well, I guess that means tomorrow will be the more competitive games. I don't know. 36 minutes.
Oh.
RMN. Okay, RMN is playing. That's group 2. Over to group 1. Leaf Sigan, thanks for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream and everything and the games. TIB. TIB is a forfeit. Okay. No. Ah, I accidentally closed the tab I needed to keep open. That happens. TIB. Looks like they've been dropped off already. Okay. TIB. OGF. They've been playing. Alibi we saw. Sub we saw. Bonko we saw. MSG playing. President's been playing 3X. Donk we've seen. Okay. Group 1 is fine. Group 2 just seems to have a lot of forfeits right now. JFK's been playing. KSC's playing. Inca's playing.
Well, the game dropped.
And Buenos Noches. PH. YOLO K. AF Surge. Surge. Everybody's. Okay, games drop. Let's go. Okay. Oof. One nice thing about doing these games put-in is that my stream lights turn off when we get into battle. It just saves my eyes. Anyway, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is GLHF versus KSM, and I have the names wrong. I apologize. Oh, that's because I hit the reversed screen like a derp. Okay, here we go. Now that's right. So GLHF bringing with them a Gdansk, a Gearing. That is a yeah, it's a Koch build Gearing. That's fine. A Z42, a Brisbane with utility and range. Okay. Napoli, your typical Napoli build. A Moskva, unique upgrade. Hallelujah, unique upgrade. Conqueror, and Kremlin. Putting what's down to the south, sir?
To the south, we have a Ragnar. Setting up for bacon, it looks like. Going to apples, we have a Brisbane with a Gearing, and people are shooting.
Which probably means a disconnect.
Yeah. They are stopping. Oh, the Gearing stopped.
Now, in the case of a restart being called, just so you all know, we then go back to port and we restart, and we can't see a change in lineups, builds, or anything like that. Right now, we are waiting for somebody to leave the training room. We cannot, and the room continues until everybody has left. So right now, the difficulty is, if everybody for, say, KSM left, and there's still somebody moving around in GLHF...
We have to leave, right? The streamers? Or
No. There it is right there. See?
Oh, okay.
Automatic. So, let's go back. It has a reason. Take a note of that. All right,
So what's taking so long now?
So
Hmm.
somebody has probably disconnected or whatever. So they're either restarting or whatever it is that they need to do. So it's fine.
No, they answered it just as soon as I asked it. Bunch of
Yeah, somebody
jerks.
lost power. Okay.
Now they can replace the player, but he has to play the same ship with the exact same build.
Yes. All right. Loyalty skin chest on Stream Raiders. Button's dogs are indeed very tired. They're not the only ones.
Well, I mean, they woke up
Uh-oh.
and I had to put the gate up.
Ah.
They're being neglected. It's been like 3 minutes and somebody petted them.
I think it's time to use my final strike force
Torpedo?
energy.
Oh, I thought you meant final torpedo.
And that essentially is my final turn. After that, I have rogue energy for a bit. See how that goes. Looking forward to trying it out, honestly. Yeah, chat. As you guys know, I'm a collector of all things wargaming, including World of Warships Strike Force Energy. Yes, you saw that correctly. There was a collaboration between those two at some point.
Like, do people actually think that that's a camera?
What's a camera? The dogs?
The dogs.
I don't know. I'm sure they know it's not. I think I scheduled a break brush after this game, so actually it works out fine if we are delayed. I don't care. I hope you guys don't care either.
I mean, from all this confusion, I'd say we need a break from the break.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Indeed. Throw this out. I don't. Shout out to Miss Clara. I saw you in chat earlier. I hope you're doing well.
I don't think she is. She didn't get to play a secondary built battleship.
Okay. And that's a possibility. Alright, teams are rating up again.
Oh, and we dropped.
Try this one again, folks. Blessed Streamlight's turning off. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to try this one again, this time with feeling. This is GLHF versus KSM. Okay, GLHF, and this is on Warriors Pass. GLHF is bringing with them a Gdansk, a Gearing, Sed 42, a Hounlu with unique upgrade, a Napoli, Mosfet unique upgrade, a Brisbane. Note the Brisbane spawned on the complete opposite side this time around. Conqueror, and a Kremlin. Now, because this is a restart, no ships, no commander builds can change on either team. Putin, what do we have to the south, sir?
Well, we have the same Ragnar, the Gearing, Moskva, Legmod Moskva, Salem, San Martin. I think that's the first San Martin today.
Nope, we had one earlier.
Oh, Brisbane, Moskva, Vermont, and Conqueror. That is the first Conqueror.
Well, yes, one on each team now. Frankly, I'm surprised to see Swag not trying the unique upgrade on the Vermont. I mean, I think for COTS, it's almost a mandatory thing. Why not have the brick smash go even, faster, right?
For randoms, I could see the reasoning not to, because concealment is literally king.
Right.
But for competitive, you're literally parking it somewhere to dunk on something.
Mm-hmm.
So you can control your engagements a little bit easier and better. So why give up all that potential smash?
That's right, exactly. All right, well, now that that's all over with, forgot to mention the Gdansk is using Jersey Mike, which makes perfect sense because you get the buffed Adrenaline Rush. Okay. First look at Warriors Path. Banned ships, Cristoforo Colombo and Kleber. Both teams banning both ships. Now comes the part where we wait. Because this map is a waiting map.
You know what's going to be funny?
Mm-hmm.
Smoke, the both smoke sail trains are heading in the exact same direction.
Yes, they are. Both Brizzies with gearings. Should be fun. Waka waka. And both other radar destroyers, technically, are kind of in the same area, too. One thing about Warriors Path that, frankly, gets a little tiring is it's very static gameplay.
Well, Chaos is putting the Ragnar in the spot to farm out the Moskva.
Mm-hmm.
And ironically,
Ooh, Gdansk radar picking up Ragnar.
Good luck, have fun is also setting up their DD into potential farm out Moskva spot.
Mm-hmm. Swag with the brick shot. Did not put his plane up for extra accuracy. He just took a slap shot and moved on.
I don't think you get extra accuracy for the spotter plane for Vermont.
Well, you get extra vertical dispersion accuracy. Better vertical dispersion accuracy.
Well, the smoke trains are about to meet face to face.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who flinches first with the radar?
Yep. Let's put the Venn diagrams up so you can see that pretty much everybody gets screwed as soon as somebody pops the I win button. Now the Brisbanes don't get screwed when they pop the I win button. And now the destroyers. So anticlimactic. We're just both sitting here. Who's gonna flinch? Nobody! Nobody's gonna flinch. Y'all got jebaited.
It's like they did this to bait out torpedoes. Are they all in the same Discord?
Fuck it. How much longer is this going? I don't know. Make it stop. I think we got another hour and a half. I think we have 3 more to go. 2 or 3 more to go. And then there's the after party. Emphasis on the party.
Oh, I thought the emphasis was on the after.
Hmm.
Well, we got a Kremlin getting farmed out by a Salem over at Chocolate, while the
Oh.
Golden Lou capped it.
What?
Oh, let's go watch something more exciting. Okay. All the torpedoes literally missed everybody. Let's go back to
Yep.
more excitement of Conqueror actually got punched by something, and Golden Lou is dropping bombs at him.
Yep. And there's the DCP. On the Impaler is at half health. If Peace is able to drop some more Dutch ovens right now, it could be huge.
I suspect Dutch ovens have done the work of the Conqueror losing HP.
Yep. Probably. One can dream.
We can clearly see that the Dutch ovens do significantly more damage than Salem shells, because the Kremlin is still, well, for the most part, okay. I
Here
think the
comes the next
Conqueror.
Dutch oven.
I was going to say the Conqueror, I think, has the bigger issue of 2 ships are shooting him. Oh my god.
What?
The Kremlin went broadside to the San Martin, so the San Martin can actually do damage. This Kremlin is a very giving individual.
Well, more importantly, the San Martin can charge up his funny button.
All right, and then Bogsy had to pop an island right in the way, so the Kremlin's safe.
It's all Bogsy's fault. John the Impaler deciding he's kind of done with this area. And he's going to take a super heal and leave.
Ooh, Brisbane over at Apples actually took a torpedo.
No.
And that
Which
was
one? Oh.
good luck, have fun. But which one? The one that has damage done to it? You know, if this is like, if this was the game plan you were going to do, why not just bring a 20 km shimmy and just spam torpedoes? Because that's literally what's just going on over here.
Oh, wait. Malikan might take a gearing torpedo as well. Oh, he took the torpedo. This is the most entertaining game of the day.
I wonder if they're using their RPF. Oh my god, somebody used a radar.
No. We can't have that over here. Oh, nope. Both raiders. Here we go. Mutual assured destruction. It's mad time, everybody. Place your bets now. Ding, 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 ding. Who's going to get blown up first?
Well, I mean, a safe bet is to go Brisbane or Gehring because it doesn't matter what side you pick.
Conqueror does Conqueror things to Malikan's Brisbane. Who is now... All of his torpedoes have been broken. He is healing. And he's on one fire that will be a sticky fire. Wasn't that fun?
Well, that was exciting. Okay, go back to the other side. It's going to take 10 minutes before that happens again. Oh, look. The Kremlin's still okay. Oh.
He's still getting his Happy Meal. He's supersizing it right now.
I'm sure you guys are just as surprised. John found a Home Depot and rebuilt his ship.
Right.
In the middle of the ocean.
You can do it. We can help.
I think he found Atlantis, the lost city.
Meanwhile, now he gets to shoot at the Hound Loop for free. For free! And,
oh, look,
you know,
Ragnar is trying to farm out of Moskva.
I'm surprised the Gdansk hasn't done the exact same thing on the opposite side. Matronik is the only one taking damage here, really. Oh, that's why the Gdansk wants to shoot the Ragnar instead. Okay.
I won't disagree with that statement, because the last time I did math, especially for DD guns, it's a lot easier to farm out 21k than it is 66.
Well, either way, Matronik took a decent hit from Swagger 9000 Boys Brick.
Brick did the smash. Luckily, it's going to take him a week and a half to clear the island to shoot him, so he should
Or-
be reloaded by then.
But and I was gonna say, fortunately, that Moscow is gonna be in the same spot anyway, so don't have to worry about looking much. Oh no, we missed it! We missed it! The Kremlin popped out and just wrecked John the Impaler. What? That's illegal. You're supposed to let him get through all of his super heals.
More importantly, the Kremlin didn't even tell us.
Look at the other side, look at A, look at A! Ganser with the desync! After party, woo!
Vermont getting kind of dangerous here.
Yeah, well, he really wants this Moskva dead. He's gonna sell the farm to do it. KSM is down a battleship.
You know what helped him with this?
Mm-hmm.
Is the unique mod.
Yeah, I know. 100%.
I'm not gonna lie though. This is one of my biggest beefs. Ooh, broadside Moskva versus poorly aimed shells.
From what?
The other Moskva.
Oh. Yeah, there we go.
Vermont said,
finishes it.
bye.
Yeah, he just spent way too much line camping in that exact spot. That's what he got for it.
Well, is the Vermont gonna eat torpedoes, or are we gonna have desync?
It's much harder for a brick to desync. We'll find out.
I'm pretty sure a brick sinks just fine.
Two nice gearing torpedoes. That's 46 seconds of ow. But he does get a heal. So, there's that.
Oh, that's artillery plotting room.
Oh, wait, there's a Gdansk shooting. And he gets a sticky fire. Up, and Swag pulls over. Getting some Starbucks. And that is a dead Vermont, ladies and gentlemen. KSM out both battleships now.
Pretty sure he pulled over to get a replacement ship, but sadly they're all sold out.
I'm very curious about this whole Salem thing that's been allowed to survive for way too long.
Has it really been allowed to survive too long, or are they just going, quick, somebody get the sundial, let's see how long it takes a Salem to kill a Kremlin?
Alnu just got smacked because, he comes out broadside in front of a Moskva. Aw?
I'm pretty sure all that damage was San Martin. There's no way that wasn't San Martin damage. With this glorious AP shells that just literally cause fireworks by all its ricochets.
Peace doing a great job early of capping C-cap and doing things to the Conqueror and then deciding, nah, I don't want to live anymore. Bye.
More importantly, he's doing a great job on keeping this game lasting longer.
Yes, this does extend the game. This makes it more competitive because now both ships are down, or both teams are down 2 ships. Although, frankly, now it's time for the Kremlin to say, you know what? I think I'm done with this game too, and he's just gonna come right out. I'm coming out for the world to see. And also, rip this Z42. He's in danger.
No, he's not endangered. He's just in big trouble.
I'm surprised he backed out like this. Is he gonna go like and dump the torpedoes, or is he just gonna die? He's just gonna die. Sometimes I like to add sound effects to the game.
I don't see how. Good luck, have fun, get back in this game, because we're gonna witness a miracle here. Oh,
this is
never mind.
This is definitely the longest NA battle we've seen today, I think.
I was about to say we were going to see the first friction fire ever from a San Martin, but Kremlin decided to go, nah, I'm not being that test bed.
I felt like GLHF really had it in the bag, and then they just decided to die. I don't get it. That's all right. Tiger's Napoli is fully turned around now. He's done a 180-degree turn from where he was originally, and that's going to make a difference. He's out of heals, though. Could be problematic. Ooh,
Oh,
I saw the white bar too.
Conqueror.
Oh, no. Wait, there's more. Just in time for his DCP. If he takes this, he's gonna take one or two up the butt.
He's taking two.
Two of them. He's gonna flood. He's gonna die. And there goes the Napoli to, of all things, the Salem, who is still alive. Never seen a Salem manage to live that long before. Robocop on the gearing. He's gonna need a new arm after this.
He's gonna need more than a new arm.
Well, you know, as long as they salvage the head, it's okay, right?
Well, technically, it's just the brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we learned that from RoboCop 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, yeah, just get it addicted to drugs.
Well, I mean, they went the expensive route. I mean, the cheaper route. They just found a junkie.
Right. All right. Gdansk and Brisbane, which one is going to save their star? Answer is none of them. So I'm just going to go and skip my death pick now because I just don't think it's going to happen.
I think the Salem's gonna save a star.
That man needs a beer.
And the Moskva and the Ragnar and the Red Gearing and the Red Brisbane and the other Red Moskva.
Just all the red ships.
Yeah, we could just say that, but it doesn't sound as exciting as naming all the ships.
Yeah, that's true. Except for, of course, the sacrificial battleships, because both of them had to die for the sins of KSM, or teammates.
That was a much more traditional COTS game.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Somebody needs to tell both those teams those aren't supposed to be played until tomorrow.
Yep. All right. Well, that'll do it for that game. Now, we are scheduled for TBH and HSR, but they are probably already in game. Let's find out. No. Is TBH one of the ones that forfeited?
I think so.
Cool.
I don't know.
Let's go searching. TBH. Forfeit. Good thing we know about this ahead of time. All right, so that takes care of that one. Putin, can you find GLHF and RMN?
Is that our next scheduled?
No, but it's the same time right now. Otherwise, we're waiting 15 minutes.
Well,
GLHF.
Well, yeah, good luck. Have fun. GLF versus KSM?
Oh, hold on, I found a game. Can you look for resin? Can you find resin?
Resin and Bonko?
Yes.
They're in battle.
Okay. All right, come to MSG. We'll do MSG versus what is this? 3X. G versus 3X. 5 minutes until commercial break. Or, you know, I have to run this manually. This is MSG. Did you get in?
Yeah.
Okay, did they start yet?
Not yet.
Kleber, MSG. MSG banned Kleber twice. And 3X banned Daring twice. Cool. And we're on Shatter.
Apparently, they're waiting on Bo. At least that's what they're saying in chat.
They're saying no bow. I don't understand why. any streamer would have pull like that to say, wait for us, we're coming. Well, I guess I've done that before too. Whatever.
No, never you. I've never typed that in chat for you.
Thanks, Puddin.
I mean, their game just ended on their stream, so... Oh.
Okay. Sath waiting for Puddin. Jesus.
All right, let me go here.
What are we doing? This is MSG versus 3XWD.
All right. What's that? KSM one.
Stupid thingy. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, MSG versus 3X WD. MSG has this Shatter Marsu gearing with torpedo unique upgrade. Petropavlovsk. Give me a sec. I need to tab out and do commercial break. Should be able to fit that in now. San Martin, Petropavlovsk unique upgrade. Another Petropavlovsk unique upgrade. Another Petropavlovsk unique upgrade. St. Vincent with playing with matches build. Fully playing with matches build. And then finally a Colombo unique upgrade. What do we got to the south? Puddin.
To the south, we have a Marsu heading to Chocolate with a Napoli. Yes, with a Napoli.
Yep.
So I'm gonna put donuts to dollars. That's kite side.
But there's no donuts on this map.
Apples, we have a Stalingrad going all the way out to the one line with a Burgon. Gonna sit somewhere. We have a Kaba not moving.
Oh yay!
And that is a unique mod Kaba. Nobody's shooting though.
Up,
and
up. It's a draw. Close game. Could have gone either way. And they say NA has the best servers for COTS.
You know, it was up until like just now, for the most part, we didn't have no problems. And so far, the only problem has been people actually losing power. It hasn't been the servers.
This is true. The chat, the training chat. I can't believe we tied. Oh God.
Well, I mean, it's a fairly good restart, to be honest with you, fairly quick. So I wonder what the issue was.
My guess is this one. Hey Zulu, thanks for the sub. I have a strong feeling this is because one of the teams, we don't know who called it, one of the teams probably didn't like their torpedo rolls. I'm gonna call it like that. As speaking of torpedo rolls, Top Gun Viper. Ouch, 668 on one side of that Marceau. So anyways, Here we go. We're going to try this again on Shatter. And this is MSG versus 3XWD. And so we've got Marceau with, that's Abanu. And a gearing, that's COTS build, other than not running... Oh, that is COTS build. We got Petropavlovsk with a unique upgrade, another Petropavlovsk with a unique upgrade, and yet another Petropavlovsk with a unique upgrade. We've got San Martin, St. Vincent with a full play with matches build. That means he wants to burn because he's got Furious. And he burns longer, but takes less damage from the burns because of his heavy AP. And he doesn't have fire prevention. Although, at that point, well, why not take engine protection in slot 2 and go full play with matches? And then finally, we've got a Columbo with unique upgrade.
Well, the Marcel and Napoli are still going to chocolate. Stalingrad is still going out to the one line. Kaba and YY look like they're going to apples with the Bragon.
Ooh, 645 hit points on that Yu Yang. Ouch.
Oh, go look at the Marcel. You'll like the 400 or 545 torpedo tube.
I saw that one. Are you talking about on this side? Let's take a look.
We've got the Golden Lu, Moskva, and Kremlin potentially going to somewhere at B.
Ouch. Kremlin not taking a final flag there. I think Bite's just doing that to make fun of you there. He's trying to trigger you.
Well, I mean, that's fine. He's on a freaking Kremlin for crying out loud. He sees one flag. Don't detonate.
Very strong C side for MASG. Very strong A side for 3XWD. So you know what that means. Commence toilet bowl action. It's gonna be like the rain game, and I just realized that stupid thing switched back again.
I blame Puddin.
That's why I like having the window there so I can look and see it.
Blue Falcon, it's 8.5 hours, okay? 8.5 hours.
Yeah, and that doesn't include the hour beforehand. Anyway.
Right. And it definitely doesn't include the only 2 hours of sleep we both have.
Mind. Anyway.
At this point, the picture of the dogs have gotten more sleep than anybody here.
I envy them. So, like I said, commence toilet bowl action, as you guys can see. Now that I've actually gone into the game. Loyalty skin chest, by the way. In Stream Raiders. I'm curious about MSG's idea of 2 Petros holding hands all the way to the 9-10 line. Like, literally to the 10 line. Looks like what they're doing.
You know, it's interesting because 3X has got both battleships at A. That route the Petros are taking, like a colossus waste of time. Like, I know they don't know, but like as soon as you see the Kremlin, like they know the Kremlin's there, they need to be turning down. They're like, okay, we need to go down. Like, who's gonna cross shoot you?
Yep.
I mean, I dare say the Stalingrad probably should be turning in also, maybe? For 3X? I mean, I know the Columbo's still there, but... Columbo's gonna have bigger problems coming up very shortly.
Oh, look at the citadels there on McVite's Kremlin, huh? And then he got hurt back.
Right. That extra flag would have saved you.
Totally would. Totally would.
Oh my god, it's not a smoke Kaba? Shock. Well, the Marcel seems to be cutting away from the Kaba.
Yeah, Top Gun Viper's able to back off here.
Yeah, if you had the AA flag, you could have shot that spotter down sooner.
Hey, that could be important. I mean, with how Lua, though, on this map, anti-air flag is actually not a bad idea for anyone.
I think he just missed the Colombo. We're just gonna go with that blind shot, but more importantly, in about 1 second, we're gonna see a radar and a bunch of YY torps come out. I don't know why you're not radaring. Well, he's hard spotted because I believe he did shoot, and here comes all the YY torps. And YY is going to assassinate this Colombo.
Bye-bye. Why would you even...
Well played, backfire.
Yeah, very well played. Make sure you send that PayPal, because, man. Wow.
Cashier's check.
You're going to use the smoke. You cannot shoot out of that smoke.
I think he I don't know who he shot at, and then he smoked. Maybe? But I mean, it's one of those, I mean, oh no, he didn't shoot. Well, let me just hit my radar button so I know these torps hit, you know?
Yep.
I think Backfire was just waiting for, I want to see which way he's going to go with his smoke before I do something.
Right.
So I can be in a proper position, and he got spotted anyway, so saved him a radar.
Actually, it really did, didn't it?
I do believe he used his radar to catch this Marceau for a hot minute. We have a Kaba Stalingrad wrangling up a San Martin Marceau. These Petros must have watched my Arc Beta game with you that one day. They are taking one heck of a good cruise.
Right? They haven't even spotted the Marceau. Well, they did earlier, but...
I mean, here's a good thing for that ledge mod, concerning you're just throwing out HE.
Yeah, right, exactly. For those guys who don't know, unique upgrade for Petro increases the AP shell damage of Petro, and it makes it even a more specialized AP slinger. If you shoot HE in it with that, you're kind of doing it wrong, because it's not helping you, I know.
Golden Lou wisely sending one drop on the Petro.
I see that.
Oh, I don't know who got the fire, because it could have been the bombs or the Dragon shells. Looks like they all dropped at the same time.
Well, and the DCP is on cooldown, so that's 2 sticky fires that will burn out the entire time. I mean, his name does have Pyro in it, so I guess that fits. Checks out. Meanwhile, 3XWD parks both battleships right next to each other. Wonder if they're gonna, like, have a luau or something, you know?
Well, I mean, what's going to get close to torpedo them?
Nothing.
Right. Ironically, because if a DD gets close enough, he's well within Moscow radar, and
That's right. That's right. So, 3XWD doing a nice job of containing that particular flank. Now, you've got the MSG St. Vincent trying to loop around, but your Moskva's ready for that, and you're showing side to the Napoli this whole time while you're doing it.
Uh-oh.
So,
I don't think the Gehring eats one, but there could be a chance.
let's take a look.
Nope.
He eats 2.
He ate
No,
one.
1. Right in the middle. Right in the center.
All right, so Napoli is clearly the better torpedo over the Brisbane.
The difficulty is he was essentially right in the torpedo lane of Vladimir St. Vincent.
Ironically, dodged all the torpedoes.
Yeah.
Oh no, Moscow popped radar. They know the St. Vincent's coming.
Yep, and now they catch Top Gun Viper's Marceau out on that radar as well. Report CVs is about to get reported himself by his teammates as he's going to go down. Maybe?
I know.
He's got the heel going. His back...
Well, I mean, he could win this gunfight against the YY, but the YY's got a secret weapon in the form of torpedoes.
Yeah, but he hasn't fired them yet. There goes the St. Vincent. Killed by the Napoli. But torpedo fires, and secondaries get the kill, but it's a trade. This game is all but over.
I wonder what's going to go on with the San Martin Stalingrad we've been completely ignoring.
Yeah, and he killed the Kleber earlier, which is very important because Klebers are OP in this game.
Well, to be...
Funny button active. Go gadget heal. There's the super heal.
I was going to say, to be fair, the Marcel was very low at the time, too.
We believe in you, San Martin. We believe in you.
Everybody except the Stalingrad believes in you.
Oh, we're gone.
And apparently...
yeah.
I was going to say, apparently the Bergan, too. And the Moskva. Moskva shells are...
Wait, get off the map. Get off the map. I would lose, like, I'm going to Dutch oven you, and then I'm just going to pull forward and show my broadside so you can possibly citadel me. He's aiming wrong.
Right.
He aimed here. He should be aiming here. He's given up on that and gone for the Kremlin, which is even worse because the Kremlin's got even better armor. The puddin' sigh. The puddin' sigh.
I don't think he had a choice but to shoot the Kremlin.
Unmask your third turret. Unmask your third turret. He did. He did. And then he parks next to the golden... That could have been a hero play. And underwater feature.
Oh, the hydro's up, so he's not going to get Dutch ovened.
That's right. That's right. He's protected, everyone. Aw, right off the butt.
Wow.
30 seconds to go.
Protection. But wait, there's another Petro.
How many Petros we got on the ship anyhow? Yo!
Tomorrow we'll probably have none.
Oh, goodness. 10 seconds to go.
Oh!
Yeah, I saw that one. Too bad it didn't matter.
People say golden low AP doesn't do anything. That Petro will say otherwise.
Oh, look at the Dutch oven coming in on the side. And the two Petros. Were those the two that were holding hands? I don't know. Two of the Petros survived for Team MSG. Only. Put the winner up.
Well, the Petros won one hell of a journey.
All right. Let's go back to our tournament screen. I don't know where we are anymore. We're somewhere on here.
Nobody does.
This was us, so let me put us on here. But
from what I heard, the forfeits have forfeited.
So we're moving on to the 30 match. Okay, good, Dave. Wait, what? Andy's. Why is Andy's dark?
Did I get tired of playing with the bot? Like, Jesus.
Andy's is not playing their match. Okay. All right. We've seen a lot of 3XWD. How about GGWP and Honkai Star Rail? We haven't seen either of them today. Does that work for you, Puddin? 6 minutes.
This sounds like weeb stuff.
Weeb stuff. Let's go, weeb stuff.
Who are we going for?
GGWP and Honkai Star Rail.
GGWP. Okay.
GGWP.
I'm
Honkai
here.
Star Rail.
Sorry,
Right,
HSR,
was fun.
but what?
Nothing. I'm saying hi to McVite. He came in and said hi. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm probably not. Sorry. I'm tired. It's been a long day.
Oh. Mister, I'm gonna upset Putin and not bring an AA flag to shoot down spotter planes. Like, come on, everybody knows that's what you bring AA flags. Get up there and
Well,
kill those spotter planes.
we aren't going to see Petro in this game because it's been banned,
Oh, thank God.
along with Napoli. We're going to
Oh,
Land of
God.
Fire.
Somebody like Reefer in here?
Oh, Griefer in here? Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking about in the game.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Chad like, oh, I can't. Shush you. I'm tired. It's been a day.
They gotta have an anti-weep clause in my contract, so I don't have to root for Team Bravo.
Okay, so what, you decided to totally rep for Sea Raptor now with the Weebs out stuff? Is that what you're telling
What do
me?
you mean? I've always been anti-weep.
Oh,
I
okay.
literally bought the Megadeth pack because it's the anti-weep pack.
Gotcha.
Right.
I'm gonna go hit the potty for a sec here, and then we got 5 minutes. All right, commercial break, just in time. Okay, BRB.
Oh, excuse me. I mean, to be frank, like, it's not a issue really with, bringing a singular Petro, but I think this shows the why you don't bring all Petros. You kind of really do just give up any sort of DPM. Like, the Petro's not known for its, DPM.
No, it's the utility of the 360-degree turrets, the fact that it can kind of bow tank okay, and it can take advantage of broadside cruisers, or like you said, broadside anything.
But like, if
totally
you're gonna
help
bring
there.
all of them, you do have to do it like the Marcellis. You need two of them going together, focusing one target.
Right. And Conde Gaspar, I saw your hydrate earlier. Thank you very much. I've been doing it. Appreciate you.
I mean, I said I think the issue with their two Petros that went on the journey is as soon as they saw where the Kremlin was and the other battleship, they immediately should have just turned and started going south, but they continued to go out wide.
Right.
Right. You're not worried about cruisers punching you. You're worried about battleships punching you.
But at the same time, you got to put yourself in a position to actually impact the battle, which unfortunately did not happen here.
Oh, they impacted the battle just the wrong way.
That's the spirit.
Right. Got to look at the positive here, guys.
Yep. Just a reminder, we are still up on YouTube. So you can dodge ad breaks that way. Looks like the giveaway bot thing is still doing its job, which is exciting to see. Very exciting to see. I've got one more code left. Okay. Maybe I did a little bit too early with whatever.
I mean, we should have one game left after this one, correct?
Yeah, I think so. I'm looking right now at the spreadsheet. So we just grabbed GGWP HSR. And then after that is one, maybe two, really depending on timing for this battle. And I apologize, everybody, for the earlier disruption on the screen. The problem is that I didn't cancel my cycle thing. So basically, after a certain amount of time, it just switched back over to the other screen. So I don't know how I can fix that. I wonder if I can put in like a cancel thing to like cancel timers, but then it might cancel the commercial break timer too. So I don't know. And hello, Liz.
Why does Scooby Snacks 35 sound so familiar?
I have no idea.
Why do I think he streams too? Well, we're gonna find out because I'm literally bored.
You're gonna shout him out.
Yeah, why not? What's the worst thing that happens? He actually does stream.
No recent voyages in the log. Last time they set sail in World War. Okay, so they did stream at some point. They are starting. We are getting maybe 3 more games in than EU. So that's kind of cool.
At twice the amount of forfeits.
Kind of not cool.
We just can't make up our mind.
Yep. This is GGWP and HSR. And this is Land of Fire, and we have a Daring, a Yu Yang with radar. Really built for utility, but also some guns. It's kind of interesting build. Venezia. We have not seen a unique upgrade Venezia today. It's kind of sad about that. San Martin. Unique upgrade Moskva. Another unique upgrade Moskva. Marsilli. Montana. And unique upgrade Colombo. What do we have to the south, Puddin?
To the south, we've got a Marsilli. Going to Apples alone, maybe? Maybe the Ohio is going with them. Ohio's typical battleship. Typical Marsilli. Gdansk is hauling booty to Bacon. Marceau is going to Donut. And he's got Marsilli, Stalingrad, Marsilli, and Colombo.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they're just going to shove the Marsilli's straight at chocolate.
So, funny story about Tinasha's build. He's put Abanu on it, which gets a bonus to Survivability Expert, and he doesn't take Survivability Expert. At that point, you're better off putting Honore on because you get a bonus to Adrenaline Rush. Anyway.
Maybe they didn't have access to him on the press account that you have access to everything on.
You mean like Yuki Asuna's Marseille, who does have Abanu and the Survivability Expert? Gotcha. Anyway. Daring opting for some early torpedoes, figuring the Gdansk is probably going to go to B-cap.
That spot is hard lit. I think it's important that you saw that nobody shot the Moskva while he was spotted for those brief moments, not giving away that they're going to be hard pushing to see.
That's a big difference that we see in competitive, like high tier competitive versus low tier competitive play. A lower tier competitive player probably would have opened up there on Das Welcome, done about 5, maybe 10,000 damage total, maybe started a fire, but everybody would have, known what the gig is, what the plan is. But HSR didn't do that, right? They held their fire.
Ironically, GGWP's got the same game plan.
One of the reasons why I enjoy playing ships like Kiev in ranked, something that's basically I just come out and say, I dare you to shoot me, and then you spot everybody by being shot at.
do believe Griefer is the one spotting the Stalingrad. Ooh, was that the Montana that got those shells over? Yeah, I think the Montana actually took a shot at Stalingrad.
Where?
The
At
Stalingrad
Arona?
over at D? Yeah.
He might have. Meanwhile, Buki is backing up. Yeah, another big dunking on at Stalingrad too. What was that from? Must have been the Colombo in front. Be my guess.
Could have been. Anybody who's played clan battles in a Moskva knows the position of the Stalingrad is not fun at all.
Yeah, I've played that in clan battles. I haven't played it as a Stalingrad though. I played it as Moskva. Not fun though.
Well, I mean, ironically, you have the same weaknesses, sort of, that like you're just spotted and farmed out.
Yep.
Gdansk and Goering are still playing Nobody Can Take Bacon.
Well, here's the problem. The daring is still on radar, so Ibuki's going to continue to reverse and get greedy for the daring, and that's going to get him killed right here. Or almost killed. Nope, that's going to get him killed, probably. No. He got lucky. His DCP was still active for just that second of taking that torpedo hit. Either way, you don't have a heal, son, so that's it.
That changes the dynamic at Bacon.
Absolutely does. Meanwhile, you've got a Battleship Ohio hiding behind a rock, and a Marsilli also hiding behind a rock. Over at A. And you've got French connection going up to 10 line.
It's kind of line of French thing, because if not, they're trying to make it.
That's why I was calling it the French connection, but yeah. Problem is, it's almost like they're like, no, you go, no, you go, no, you go, no, you go, no, you go. It's almost what it feels like it's happening here, right? As Tanasha's backing up, Yurzia Hamana, whatever, was moving forward, and then it's like, nope, I'm not gonna go. And then Yuki Asune is like, you know what? Screw you both. I'm going. No, I'm not. And he stops.
I think they're waiting for the YY Torps to pass. I think once you see that, you'll see them Wing.
Okay. We'll find out.
Oof. Well, we know he's not going to W for a couple of minutes because he just got chunked.
Mm-hmm. Now, you do have this Colombo that's trying to push up. He used his smoke earlier, so he's going to be detected for quite some time. But if they want to make a play, this is their opportunity to make that play. Those Marsillis have to go.
They have to go now.
Right. And they're going, but the problem is that they're off on momentum. They're off on timing. And what I mean by that is the Colombo is moving forward at full speed. These guys have to get to speed. But the Colombo's going to be out on his own for a bit.
Good thing they got that French speed boost.
Right.
The question is going to be is which two are going to push through that gap and which is going to go try to potentially help the Colombo.
Meanwhile, back at A, you've got the Gdansk and Marsilli and Ohio that are starting to move forward. Marsilli did not take a torpedo. Let's get back to the other side.
Well, the Daring is now rotating over to try to help stall this push from HSR.
Very nice torpedoes from the Marceau. And now we've got the Marseilles fanning out so that they can't support their battleship. So many questions, you guys.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I can see them pulling off one to come up on the other side of this island and the other two to come from behind because it still gives you the 2v1. But you know, the YY Torps did slow them down. But I don't know why the other Marsilli is reversing. You need to go forward.
Right. If you're worried about coming out broadside, then turn southward or something. Okay, there goes the Venezia finally. Scottish needs to...
You mean the Marsilli? Because the Venezia is still alive.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
And yeah, I mean, you can tell these are good players because they realize Vanna has torpedoes, so you need to turn in towards him.
All right,
the
this
Van
should be
Beach.
this should be an easy kill. Venezia goes in for Starbucks, whatever, and that was a fail. At least he can use the dead Hulk to block the torpedoes from Jeebus's Venezia.
He's not even sending them, he knows.
Scottish is going to try to go dark, but he fired his guns. So smoke fire penalty says nope, and he goes down.
More importantly, you know, smart move by the Gdansk to go, I'm done playing games at Bacon. I'm just going to go support Apples.
Yep.
Luckily, they knew the San Martin was far enough away to where he gets the cap, leaves, comes back over, and potentially gets B. Ooh, that Moskva. Right? They're doing the smart thing. Send the Ohio in first. Right. GGWP is doing a smart thing. Okay, let's make sure it's just the Ohio getting that cap.
Yep. All right, so Moskva kills one, or Colombo technically kills one Marsilli, so the other one comes out broadside to the Moskva. And then gets T-boned and stuck. This is exactly how you want to be sitting when you've got a Moskva on your broadside. Right?
What? The Moskva's cheating. Looks like he shot AP.
And he's missed the Citadel both times.
Yeah, but he can still do serious damage.
Oh, Marsilli backs into the deep water torpedo. And that's
Colombo
another
shells.
Yeah. Well, despite all of this going on, HSR is still on top points-wise. You heard the enemy is about to win twice because of the way that the lead changed and all that with the various kills. Are we going to see a Marcel on daring here? We are. And Tinashe has to know he's dead now in the Marsilli because he's the only one left. I think this daring is going to win this fight against the Marceau here.
Oh, somebody's got to tell these Montana and Moskva to respect the 1v1.
Oh, they're going to trade. No, wait, that's not Kott's spread. It doesn't matter. The beach says no. Lots of trading going on here as both teams are realizing, wait a minute, we can lose this game. Newbies San Martin coming in towards the Marsilli, like, head on in front of him.
Here's the problem. Even if, like, San Martin, Marsilli trade, that cap won't get turned, but let's go best case scenario. San Martin kills Marsilli, gets on A. Montana kills Ohio and Gdansk, gets on B. Colombo is not known for speed, and neither is the YY. You don't get C&D back, you still lose this game.
Yep. You know what the Marsilli should have done and he didn't? Is actually stop and force. Okay, he's doing it now.
Yeah, force the ramp.
Get the San Martin in front. No, get the San Martin in front and boom. That's exactly what he needed to do. Brilliant maneuver there by the Marsilli. The San Martin couldn't avoid showing that side, and he was too close to use his torpedoes. Brilliant seamanship by HSR's Marsilli right there.
I mean,
46 seconds to go.
I mean, that right there just secures that cap.
It secures the win, frankly. There's no way in 38 seconds for GGWP to come back from this. No way.
I think they had the secured win that just speeds it up. Right, because like I said, you know, even if they get on B, kill Ohio, Gdansk, get on C, kill the Stalingrad, you don't make it to D in time.
Nope.
You know, and A's obviously way too far. Like they don't get to these caps in time.
Right. I'm gonna try something, chat, as soon as this gets popped here. Oh, I could have done that a long time ago. Why have I never thought about this?
Stupid
Literally
Team
drop the
Bravo.
HUD as the game ends. If I do that, do I see this? Okay, I still do see the screen. Okay, cool. Learning something new, everybody. It is exactly 45, Puddin'. And more importantly, as you said, Team Bravo with the win.
Where are we heading to?
I don't know. 45. We had done TSIOF and SKN. If you want to see if TSIOF is there, TSIOF. If they aren't, it's not a big deal. We can wait. I'm okay with waiting just because. I found the TSIOF room. I'm going in now. They are still here. Do you want it?
Sure. I mean, because what's the next one?
I don't know. We haven't set up for it, so I'm not going to worry about it. We have a game in front of us that we can do. Let's just bloody do it.
Right. The last one is Salt and NACL.
Yeah, that's the last one we signed up for, but we have a little bit more time before we get there. ESOF versus SKN.
Oh, I'm in the wrong match.
I told him you were coming. No, you're. Oh, yeah, you are. I said that you're coming. ESOF
My
versus
bad.
SKN. Okay, it's okay.
Is it TSIOF?
TSIOF. This ship is on fire.
There we go.
That's what it stands for, in case you were wondering. Yes, I sang it out. You're just gonna have to deal with it. San Martin, Napoli. Oh, I had Des Moines already, and I changed it. And Clever. Are we on Land of Fire? Take care, Elusive. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I'll split today's into two or something. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10 already. It's a lot of games. It's a lot of time.
And from NA?
Yeah. I said 10, right?
Yeah. This would be 11 then?
Yeah. No, this is 10.
Man, NA's really pumping these games out.
This is, well, it's the stagger time, the 15 minutes versus the 30-minute time differences. Like EU was 30 minutes, right? So EU we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the same time. Now, granted, we're being a little aggressive here now that we kind of have the flow of the game figured out and stuff. But still,
we were forced to be aggressive.
I mean, I want to get games. I don't want to sit around. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm tired, but you know. I think that's better for you guys anyways, right?
Well, it's better for all of us because, I mean, as bad as it is, just how much dead air was there for EU and at the beginning on A here? Like,
we definitely were able to take our time, but yeah.
I mean, scheduling a break, that's one thing, but like you did it right. It's between on A and EU. Just get in and start casting games.
Yeah. All right. Our last schedule one is a forfeit anyway, so I'm moving off of that one. You know what we can do? Let's just do this. We can do TSIOF versus Inca last. The other option would be YOLO K versus Inca, which we can also do instead if you want. Everybody's doing KSC versus BN, which is fun. Or PH Surge. We could do PH Surge as well.
Yeah, I should we do that. Like, there's 2 teams we haven't seen at all.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put us down for that one. Yeah. So this one and then one more, y'all. Thank you for doing that. Okay. Bill Nye, the heavy weapons guy, thank you for the follow. Diving Harrier, thank you as well. I saw you earlier. Zulu, thank you again for the resub. 18 months, man. Thank you much. So I need to train myself. If the cycle light is still on, I need to punch that first and then punch the game one. That's fine. I can do that. Maybe. All right, our penultimate game, TSIOF versus SKN. This is going to be on Land of Fire, the same map we just saw. We've got TSIOF with a Marceau and a Gdansk with 1 flag missing. Yu Yang, that is a smoke Yu Yang. Interesting. Going for extra smoky smoke. A Petropavlov saying, nah, guys, I don't need 3 flags. It's like name that tune, right? I can name that tune in 3 seconds. Nah, I can do it in 2. Minotaur with no flags whatsoever.
Minotaur wins.
Once again, yeah, Minotaur's like, I could do that with no flags. Once again, remember, there is this mod called Tournament Ready. Will alert you if you've readied up with 0 flags. I know some people are very anti-mod, but in this case, that might save you some embarrassment in front of national TV. We got a St. Vincent with playing matches build. By the way, LOL, national TV. I guess technically not, because he doesn't have the heavy AP. Shikishima, our first time seeing a Shikishima with Yamamoto helming it. There's a Marsilli going the opposite direction, and then finally a Reload Moskva heading all the way to Apples. Puddin', what do we got to the south from SKN?
SKN, we got a Shimmy, Ledgemod, and Kremlin going to Apples. Daring looks like he's heading to Bacon with a Petro. That is just range mod Petro. A Marceau, Marsilli, Schlieffen, Moskva, Salem, all going to Donut.
Gee, I wonder where they're going to push.
Moskva is not ledge mod, it's range. Interesting.
That is a interesting decision. Yeah.
Schlieffen's full Schlieffen build. A little early, maybe on that radar, not sure, but they did catch the Gdansk. That was going to make the attempt going into B. Let's see.
All right. Well, as soon as the Daring goes into B, there's going to be the tripwire radar. He's going to pop in. Did it? No, it didn't flip for a second. So he mistimed that turn a little bit. He had to go a little bit farther. You want to get into the cap enough to encourage them to radar. That's the big idea, at least. But I'm sure seeing that smoke makes you think, there's probably a Minotaur in that smoke. That's, of course, the worst case scenario. And speaking of worst case scenario, Puddin', look at B right now. This Gdansk is in trouble.
That's gonna just dodge all these torpedoes by eating them?
Yeet. Yeet. Meanwhile, TSIOF's Yu Yang just got smashed to someplace over at A. He gets smashed there, spotted by the Shimakaze.
But more importantly, do you know what's going on right now?
Hey, pal?
No, the Minotaur's laughing. You brought all flags, I brought none, and I'm still alive.
No. He is catching the daring on the Hydro now.
Congratulations, like... I think this is a fail on the daring's part. Nobody was nobody was shooting him. Right, the ships that could shoot him would be the Marsilli St. Vincent on the other side, and you'll see those shells coming. So easy dodge.
SKN puts himself in a position to take 2 torpedoes, 1 on the tip and 1 on the rear. What daring are you talking about? You're talking about a B?
Yeah, the daring at B, the SKN daring.
Yeah,
it
what
was
about
under the It was under a Minotaur Raider. He could have had this, or a Hydro.
Yeah.
Could have had the cap.
Yeah, but I like the more like just the more cautious approach there. Got the kill already. We're going to be excited about that, but we know there's going to be a minute.
You were saying something?
Hey guys, I just killed one of your ships here. Come ahead, you can go right ahead and kill me right now. That's perfectly fine. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for tuning in to COTS and being here. This is the most boneheaded play I've seen. We've seen a few of them today. Let's go in front of somebody that I know is going to have radar after I've been detected on Hydro, and I smoke in front of them so we can't see them. And
Yeah, like it's only a matter of can this Minotaur finish him?
I mean, the radar's expiring. 51 hit points. Dunk.
Yep. So what were you saying about my bonehead idea of just staying on there, forcing the Minotaur to come out, and then just sailing away from him?
Someone do me a favor and clip that. That was... And he didn't have any flags. Pain. Oh, the pain.
Flags are clearly overrated. Oh, Jesus.
You're looking at the timeline?
Well, that was going on. Yeah. Bad time to pull over for Chick-fil-A. And, well, it's not Sunday. So, yeah, they're still open. But it's still bad timing.
Yeah, well, Marsilli just got smacked a little bit for his trouble. Best Ohio-sama.
For those of you that are curious, yes, something's going on at A, but it's really not exciting right now.
I mean, 3 ships are pushing at A right in front of a Shimakaze. So, give it time. Give it time.
And now we got the St. Vincent, which will be the next victim of, hey, guys, let's shoot one target.
Yeah, well, fortunately for Marsilli, he's deciding to put himself in a position to be basically shot at from all sides and give broadside. I don't know that I'd want to give broadside to the Mosfa, though. I guess it's okay. Now, if the Mosfa had reload, that would have been a different story. Alright, you know Chase, yeah, I was gonna say, you know he's just waiting to reload from the last game, but he's a little behind. Yeah, a little behind.
Well, there goes the St. Vincent.
And now TSIOF is down 3 ships.
But wait,
about to become 4.
I was gonna say, there's more.
Meanwhile, the Minotaur is like sitting there like, this team! like a ranked battle, right? Like, OMG, my team! Well, they are marching through A, so... Still anybody's game. 3 ship deficit.
Right.
Good thing they have a Petropavlovsk that can sit there and wither all this incoming fire from 3 SKN ships. Oh, and that Minotaur just is almost dead again.
No, he is dead.
Oh, should have brought a flag.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the flag shouldn't save his other teammates. So maybe he's onto something.
Maybe. Torpedoes on... Press Y to get Musas.
Oh, I don't think this Petro over at Chocolate is going to live much longer.
No. I've been watching him just slowly be nibbled
He's
to
got
death like
one,
cats.
2, 3, 4, 5. He had 5 ships shooting at him because, you know, oh, wait, no, 6 because Schlieffen has double Nurembergs because of rate of fire.
And this game is all but over.
Maybe the Petro can cap B being spotted and shot by everybody? Small chance?
Hey, look, Shikishima showing broadside to the Petro. This will be fun.
I'm pretty sure it won't.
It'll be fun for somebody, okay? Oh, Cheek Citadel.
It won't be fun for
Cheek Citadel.
Moskva.
Those of you guys who don't understand, the Cheek Citadel is right there. Oh, Cheek Citadel. Oh, another one. See?
I mean, I almost
Worry, guys.
wouldn't say that's Cheek Citadel. That's just like, hey, I'm just going to sail broadside, shoot under my guns.
Okay, fine. Win.
Yeah. But, you know, Moskva dies to YY. That's,
Petro dies to YY, but you know, that's
Yeah, that too.
semantics. All right,
You know,
2
we're
ships
just going to
remaining.
start renaming stuff. I wonder what 2 ships are left.
I don't know. I'm gonna start calling you Jingles. What's
No.
anybody bringing, Jingles? Well, we've got a submarine, a carrier, and a frigate.
Like, there's a reason I don't use him as a captain. Like, I'm not.
Oh, he's so
there's-
confusing.
I'm not going to disagree with him being in the game, but with the introduction of submarines, nah. I can't have him calling out a cruiser of, oh, there's a sub. That's too much. All right, all the YY has to do is torp a Marcel, shimmy, and burn down a Moskva.
I won my flank, guys.
Get a diehard on a Schlieffen. Right?
Yes. And combat scout while he's at it.
Ooh, let's not ask for too much.
Okay. And there he goes. And we've got our graveyard over there. In the background. Go away, blue shells. Thank you. I want a nice clean death pick.
Well,
That's a
well
wipe.
played. Well played by SKN there.
Oh yeah, I was impressed. Very impressed. There's the winner screen. Flags are indeed overrated, Compass, as you guys can see. All right, everybody. That means we've got but one final game, and we're going to do PH and Surge. And the person that I went under is gone now, so that's kind of fun. PH and Surge. PH underscore? Yes, PH versus Surge is up. All right, so PH and Surge. Let's go to the votes. Matches. Surge. Easier to find. PH. Voting. Abba. Abrask. What do you want to call it? Howloo. Lever. And Marcelli. Speaking of silly, Puddin', it's 5 o'clock already. PH stands for push harder.
We're not gonna have time for an after party.
The after party will be brief. Let's just call it that. How did Hunt do for the end of the day? Hunt forfeited all their games, I think, Jan. I think it's all their games. All right, we're gonna cycle through this while this stuff goes. Got our bans and stuff like that. I'm gonna do one last commercial break just to be safe, guys. We're kind of at the point where we could chance it, but I don't know that I want to risk it. Flags? We don't need no stinking flags. That's right, we don't. You guys want song and dance between each game. Guys, we need to conserve our energy because it's been a very long day, okay? It's been a very long day, and we've been keeping it in the tank. But I gotta say, you and I, we've been able to just really handle this, which is great. I mean, I'm still awake. I'm still here. You know?
I can't wait for international.
Why? International's gonna be much shorter. Oh, that's why.
Right, but Sea Raptor still has to get up at the crack of dawn.
He could always decide not to.
I don't think he wants to miss out on internationals.
I mean, I'm not 100% sure if there's time. Like it's been posted the exact date. I mean, I think they have. I don't.
They always go by EU times.
No. Like dates. Like
Oh,
I can't remember if they posted the date officially or something.
when's the next season of Clan Battle starting? Because it's going to be before that.
Or is it gonna be after that? Or is it gonna be during that just to piss off the player base?
Oh God. I
This
think they
chat and training
upset the
room.
player base enough. What's wrong with the training room?
Let's take a look at the training room chat.
Okay, let's start all over. Okay, somebody's just as tired as us, saying that they love me. Clearly, they haven't
We
been
all
to any of
love
my
them.
haven't been to my streams.
Cobra says that's pretty cheeky. Thanks, Cobra. All right. Shout out to the wife for getting me more replacement water. We're ready, yes?
Yeah.
We might as well tell them we're ready because there's always a chance that we can get another game.
Wait, there's another game?
If there's something that's been delayed, I'd love to grab it. We forgot to do that with EU, and there might have been such a game.
I think we were both more worried about food.
Taking a break, and I don't poo-poo that at all, frankly. That break was very much needed, and if we hadn't done that, pain. Chat, I've got one final code to give away. Let's see. Do I have the thing in here? Give me a sec, chat. I'm gonna get that Distant Voyages container out. Thank you, honey. Save. Close. Actually, I have 2 codes to give. I'm gonna change this back to... No time for after party? That's un-American? Sorry. Thank you, Dutch. Right, we're gonna yeet out one of these codes. More coal container. And then distant voyages will yeet out at the end. So you don't have to worry about it. We'll take care of it. Cancel that, move to this.
Oh, game dropped.
Game hath dropped, ladies and gentlemen. It's possibly our last game for the day. Coming up on 10 hours of continuous streaming action for you all, we have PH, which stands for Push Harder. Bring with them a 420 Blaze at Harugumo, a Marceau with Abanul. See the buffed viability. There's another Harugumo there with Suzuki. Now, once again, Suzuki gives you buffed survivability expert. Why wouldn't you want the extra 500 hit points? You get the captain for free. Everybody forgets about Suzuki because they were added kind of quietly in the game. On the Japanese side of things, Moskva, reload. Des Moines, reload. Napoli, range. Other Napoli, reload, and secondaries, of course. Wait. This one doesn't have secondary health. Interesting. Colombo, unique upgrade. Conqueror. Conqueror, unique upgrade. That's interesting. I think that's all of them, Puddin'. I think that's all of them.
All right, I got
Try harder, please.
I was gonna say we have Marcel Gdansk hauling to Chocolate, a Ledgemont Petro, Ledgemont Colombo, Reload Petro, another Reload Petro, and Canapoli, all heading to B with Vermont going forward. And that is a Ledgemont Vermont.
Good.
Yeah. The last ship I would leave on a kite side by itself is literally the Vermont.
Yeah, and that's probably a bad idea. Although he's unique upgrade, so that'll help. And Bubby Boy, 007, choosing, I don't need 3 flags, it's okay. We saw what happened last game, it's fine.
Well, the Minotaur did survive for a long time until, he went broadside to everything.
Yep. Now, this Vermont is carefully playing with matches. You'll note that he's got fire prevention, but furious and heavy AP. He wants all the reload. But this decision, I don't know that I like this decision necessarily. Oh, look, he's got a fire. He DCP'd 1 fire. Yeah. I don't know if I like the idea of everybody else giving up the decap, because you're putting yourself in position where you have to own C and you have to own B. Otherwise, you're at a huge disadvantage.
Why do you take I want to burn and then literally the first ship to set you on fire, you go, yeah, nah, I decided against this. Can I go redo my captain build?
Yeah, I don't understand that either. The only thing I could think of is he just doesn't want to be... He doesn't want to do a full fire and be forced to heal earlier, and he's not detected right now, so he probably feels pretty safe about this.
He's not going to feel safe as soon as the Hiragumo Des Moines realize there's literally nothing at D.
Yeah, I love this smoke trail here. Very comfortable, very careful, cautious. Haragumo can just move forward, but he's not. He's going to reverse in, all that stuff. And meanwhile, they all got punked. So, see what happens. Ooh, Colombo detected. Who's he shooting at? Ah, the Vermont.
I'm pretty sure Surge messed up here.
Sticky fire on the Vermont.
Oh, he'll be fine. He's built for that.
Now he just needs to fire his gun so he can start reloading and use that. There we go. Now he can be furious. Now, the Conqueror's unique upgrade is in place of slot 5, which is the concealment. And that gives him essentially more, better rudder shift. And something else, I think, rudder repairs quicker, something along those lines. It essentially makes it more like a Thunderer. Oh, there you go. Show broadside to the Colombo. Sure, nothing bad will happen there. He's in a really bad position because he's got this island in front of him, and he kind of can't keep turning. I mean, he could try, but he's going to be behind stuff for a while. Oh, that's right. He's a brick. He can just slow down and let the rudder shift on his own.
Well, more importantly, over at D, they're still doing the time warp dance, waiting for something to potentially show up.
Let's do the time warp again. I love the Gdansk name, John the Toothless.
I wonder if that's a play on words.
I have no idea. Oh, look, radar. Spotting the Napoli. Spotting is good.
17 radars, that's all at one cap?
Uh-oh. His other Petro's been spotted too, though.
Like, I really hate to say it, but PH has absolutely failed on recognizing there's nothing going on at D.
Well, if you look at the Marceau, he's actually put himself in a position to cause the Moskva, if he's using, and he is, so the Moskva's radio location is pointing here, and then over here, the Haragumo's radio location is pointing the same point. So he's actually put himself in a position to trick PH into thinking there's something behind the Vermont, which there is. You just don't realize it's only a Marceau and that's it. They're probably thinking it's a Petro or something like that as well. Although the Gumo coming around the island by now would have detected it, so I think by now the gig is kind of up. Anyway, back into the globular cluster that is the Petropavlovsk group.
I think it's pronounced Petropavlovsk and Company.
Could be. Could be. You guys, I don't know what ship to play. I know, let's just play Petro.
It's going to be
It's like the old
interesting on
Madden
what they do
games.
with this Des Moines. Do they bring them into the islands or do they bring them south? Right? They have...
Oh, the one over at D?
Yeah, and just have one of the... Well, never mind smoking the Des Moines up.
All right, the Des Moines can sit behind the island and shoot for free. Honestly, as long as... Oh, Colombo goes down. Huge kill for the Petros.
I mean, they're doing it right with, if you're going to bring up all the punches, put them together. All that firepower.
Yes, this is actually the power of Voltron. Unfortunately, Mad Season... I'm going to have to go back and start watching the show again. I don't know about you guys. I got the Voltron theme stuck in my head right now.
I have the McDonald's thing stuck in my head. And I hate McDonald's.
Not a huge fan either. I prefer Wendy's.
Frosty with fries.
I love their Baconators.
Well, I mean, that's what you get as a side dish.
That's right. 1971 Patriots about to take one on the tip. Nope. Well, yeah, whatever. So, the Petros are literally like the Roman gladiuses. They're just going through and cutting up whatever's in front of them. Nom nom nom. Ooh, look at that S maneuver from the Haro over there. The 420 blaze at... Oh, he's in front of the Marceau. He's dead. Whack. There goes the Vermont. Brick smash.
Why would you shoot Des Moines?
Why not? You're full health and your teammate is about to die anyway.
Right, and the Vermont only fired his front guns.
Yeah, semantics. Look, he knows he's got to make the hero play. They're already down 2 ships.
I don't think the hero play was going to a smoke cloud that was laid 40 seconds ago. I don't think you're gonna have the time without somebody else helping you farm out the Vermont. What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, this Des Moines player. What a noob. He's got
What's wrong with
hydro and
him?
had it activated before the torpedo showed up.
Aw.
We know
Meanwhile,
it's
Vermont,
defensive AA fire.
these are Hargamo torpedoes. They're gonna hurt a lot. Good thing he's got DCP on cooldown, though. There it is. Ready to go. He'll take 2, but he don't care. Oh, Des Moines detected. What are you gonna do, Vermont? What are you gonna do? We're gonna brick smash. That's what we're gonna do. Shh. Never mind.
They look like
Ladies and
a
gentlemen.
brick bounce.
The life of a battleship player in competitive. So many shots get missed. Except when the streamer's not looking. In this case, I saw that one. Good shot by the Conqueror. Progenosis trying to bring us back to parity. But you're going to love this. All round 9 games are underway.
Thank the Lord. I mean, darn. Well,
This is still recoverable for PH. And I say that as Mosfet gets smacked a little bit.
it is, but I love the Des Moines shooting AP, but like it's you're shooting an Apley, dude. Just load the HE and help burn them.
Mm-hmm. Oof, nice hit on Progenosis again. That looked like one of the Petros.
Bro really does love his Conqueror. Napoli survives.
And Mosfet does not. Huge kill for Surge.
That's that is definitely the nail in the coffin.
Pretty much. You got 2 Marceau, well, Marceau Hargamo, both of which are on radar. Diamond is possibly going to turn into a torpedo. Yeah. Never mind. All skill, no luck. Lol.
Right, but wait, the horror's not over. He still has to deal with 57 different Petros.
Yes, and all the radars that come. Well, there's one less. Progenosis with the Conqueror does the thing. Now he just needs to, like, turn his guns and do the thing again, like, 5 more times. Where's this Des Moines going? He's radaring the Marceau and chasing him. He's chasing himself out of the battle. Honestly, Des Moines needs to go in here and get broadside on the Petro, the Napoli, the Colombo, you know, all the broadsides over here. Do that and you're happy, and all of a sudden people will get you the beer. They will buy you the beer, okay? But he's not doing that. He's sailing the other direction. Oh, crap.
So you didn't see the
Run!
Napoli at A1?
Oh, I saw it. That's how steak is done, baby.
Okay.
I saw it. I mean, that's why Progenosis was going that way, right? He was trying to help his teammate all the way out of the back. All right. Well, once again, Puddin', Bravo wins.
Yay.
Yay, indeedy.
I forgot.
All right.
Surge won, didn't they?
Surge won. That is correct. Team Bravo. They lost their
Wow.
Vermont and their Petro. PH was a little bit too late in recognizing the lack of push. And paid the price for it, frankly.
Well, I bring that up because the prediction was 99% of people voted for PH and 1% for Surge. So I'm going to be some
Oof.
rich winners, baby.
Abso-friggin-lutely. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to move to the cycles. Chat. Yo, I love you, but I'm tired. We still have the Distant Voyages container. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it up to the bot. So you guys, if you want that Voyages container, just keep typing in chat and stuff like that. I'm going to sit here for about maybe 15 minutes. There's no COTS drop, so it really doesn't matter. It's more, I want to cut up the stream and stuff like that, and I don't know, whatever. So I'm gonna stick around for a little bit. We'll put the we'll put the Gonzo screen up or whatever. I don't know. And then what time are we starting tomorrow? Same time,
Same
right?
time. Yeah.
So we're gonna start at 7:30 a.m. tomorrow, the 18th. I'm gonna put that timer up. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm gonna cut up. I already cut up the EU portion of today's stream on King of the Sea. I'm going to go ahead and cut up the North American version today. I need to cut that up, and then I need to have it start rendering the video, and then I need to download the video, and then I need to render it into the smaller size for my rerun stream. I'm going to do that, and then while that's being done, I'm going to set up my replay, my rerun channel to start at least with the King of the Sea NA, and then later I'll add, King of the Sea EU, and later I'll add the NA portion. That's going to run overnight. So if you missed any of the coverage from King of the Sea and want to, for whatever reasons, watch it again, you are most welcome to do so. At some point, this will later on be cut up probably into, I think I might cut up EU into 2 as well. So I'll cut these up into 2 different videos each and be done with it that way. Like a part 1 and part 2, if you will. And then of course tomorrow you can tune in for more fun tomorrow. Actually, why don't I do this? Let's go to the 2 camera scene.
Alternatively, if you guys want to wait 6 months, you can wait for Minnie to start posting the COTS.
6 months? This was a
videos.
year. It was a year.
Start posting.
Oh, start posting. Gotcha. Okay.
Right.
It's fine. No worries, Minnie. We love you.
Anybody who's actually ever done like editing for YouTube and posting to YouTube, it's
Brutal.
It's not a quick process, and especially once, like, let's just say, like, I think my average video was about a half hour. I tried to keep it under a half hour.
Yep.
It would take me 3 hours to get it all get it all together, and then you have to render it.
When is the draw for groups tomorrow? Well, let's take a look at the tournament screen. I can at least do that. If
Thursday?
I go to... No, tomorrow. There's going to be a draw to put these groups into a bracket, a groups bracket here. Or groups stage. So this is the qualifiers. And then we go from there into the groups. So in group 1, for example, Stonk in first place, Resin, 3X, looking pretty good. Onko not out of it. Right. I don't know what the cutoff is for the group stage for tomorrow on NA, so I apologize for that. Okay. And then group 2, Bonks is in first place. KSM and HSR. We just saw HSR earlier, and we saw KSM play as well. They're also looking up there. GGWP and Skynet are up there as well. There were a lot of forfeits in that group, though, so that could mess with things a little bit. In group 3, JFK is in first place. KSC is in second. There's Buenos Noches and SKN and Inca, all with 12 points. It's a very low-scoring group.
Yeah, like, give those points back. You don't need them.
There you go. Oh, Zath has gone John Madden. That's right. And then in group 4, Epoxy and ELSR have tied for first place with 21 points each. 35 MS. We haven't seen this team yet. And then there's NACL. In 4th, there's YKO in 5th. 5X named Triple Strike 3. I don't understand that name at all, but okay. They are there. So, like I said, we're going to leave the stream up for a little bit. I'm going to work on chopping up today's stream and getting that out there. We have to sign up for games on EU as well. Maybe I can do that while things are cooking. Speaking of cooking, wife is taking care of dinner out there, so that's great. And Puddin', I just want to say thank you for doing this wild ride. We're coming up on 10 hours right now. By the time it gets to us, by the time we are on screen right now, it will be officially 10 hours of stream time.